from the ground. Moving on, old, young, famous and ordinary citizens made their way to registration stations. The stakes are high as everyone wants to be a part of next year's general elections.
Esther Mutloung hasn't missed a vote since 1994, but she insists on verifying her details on the voter's roll. When it's time for registrations, you must go and make sure that really your name appears on the roll. Other elderly voters also concerned about the younger generation.
When we vote for this younger generation. There's nothing left for us.
This first-time voter raring to go.
I would say I'm kind of excited. As a youth, I'm 21 years old. I'm wanting for a change.
Poor service delivery, another driving force.
We want houses. Some are living in shacks. This is not good at all.
Many more adamant to make their cross.
I think it's most important so that we could have a strong opposition in the country and that everybody comes and does their bit.
For me to register, it's a voice. It's a voice.
Political party representatives fanned out across the country urging people to register.
There's a very renewed mood that everyone wants to go and vote. Ours is to encourage young people to say this voting did not just come about. It was a culmination of a lot of struggles.
In the Western Cape townships, voters raised issues around fishing licenses and housing. In the Free State, only 3 of 1,500 voting stations experienced delays. Despite a registration tent being stolen in Kimberley, Northern Cape registrations went ahead without a glitch. The former ANC president led a registration drive in Empangeni.
If you don't register to vote, when the time comes to vote, you won't be able to.
Locals underscored the importance of voting. In Durban, ANC members protested at 2 stations, angered after their ward councillor was asked to resign.
Was supposed to fight for our leader. We know his things that he did for the people, and he's still continuing doing the right things for the people.
He don't get a family on his job. Everyone got job, everyone got a house. Some people is using their houses for families and for their bribers. So he don't do that. He don't care who's you. He don't say, I don't know you. He just give you your service anytime.
I never see any councillor in these 6 years I've been living here. I never see any councillor visiting each flat to see how do you stay, are you working or not working. Only this one are doing that.
Registration went ahead at the 2 stations. Mahla Kokomane, SABC News.
Well, in other news, a manhunt is underway for a group of armed suspects involved in an attempted cash and transit heist this morning. A G4S truck was ambushed